Finally, I have with me the brand new Toyota Land Cruiser, one of my favorite 404 SUV family proper off-roader car that you can get on the market. It's an amazing car, and as you probably know, Toyota has a big tradition regarding Land Cruiser. It lasts for around 71 years and it has over 10 models. This is the 10 model that they take out on the market. This car itself at a global level, it's also well known for the reliability of the car, and most of the people in the world know what it's a Land Cruiser and how reliable it is. But now we have this new model, and in this video I have the opportunity to test drive it, to give you the feedback. I will drive it today most of the road on a normal driving situation. I won't go with the car off-road, but I have a promise that probably in 1-2 months I will have the car where I can go also a little bit off-road, so we can test the car properly. But in this video I will give you some technical data, we will drive it, and I will give you some information about the car. Now guys, regarding the exterior design, I have to tell you, I love this squarish design. The look of the car look really nice. I love the fact that it keep that proper 404 driving capabilities, and we will talk about that in a second. It's built also on a leather frame chassis. That means the frame it's separate from the body, and that keep that really good performance when you go off-road with the car. And you can see it has a lot of settings. I will show you in a second when we go inside. Anyway, this is the key, by the way. This is the key of the car. Let me move the car because that guy wanna go. 18-inch wheels, by the way. This is the start stop engine button. Let me go in drive, and then I will try to park the car around here so we can talk a little bit about the technical data and information about the car, and then we will start to driving. So let me put the key here. By the way, this is the key. Let me put it back in park. You can see on the back, Land Cruiser, pretty nice, pretty classic keys, nothing crazy, nothing different on the key. But what is crazy are the performance of the car. You have physical buttons, guys. I love the fact that most of the functions are controlled through physical buttons, so you have plenty of physical button here in the center console. We will talk about them in a second. Let me go outside. You have also this handle, you have also this step here, like a proper off-roader. This car is not only amazing on the road like a normal road, but also it's amazing off-road. And I saw some videos online with some reviewers off-road with this car, and was insane. Everybody prized this car, and everybody talk nice about the car. 18-inch wheels on this version that I have with me, ventilated brake disc on the rear, and also on the front the car come with ventilated brake discs. Also the front end, you can see on the first edition version it comes with that round shape headlamps, but here on the normal edition, this is the style version, it comes with those really nice squarish design. Also it keep this oldish look on the grille. I love the fact that it still keep that grille look from the older version, and you have Toyota. I really like the way they combine the classic look with a new design. It looks really nice. Anyway, enough about that. Also it comes with a lot of safety feature which wasn't before on the previous version. And by the way, this car, this new Land Cruiser, it is a little bit smaller. The wheelbase, it's smaller than before. That will improve the off-road capabilities from the previous version. Also it's a little bit shorter than before, so it's a little bit more compact. Good quality as Toyota uses with on the doors, on the handles. In the interior you have soft material almost everywhere, leather seats, electric adjustable seats, normal pedals, and here you have a few buttons. We will talk about that. Even the steering wheel, it's electric adjustable from down here, guys. This is pretty impressive for an off-roader basically. Also you have a new digital cockpit, you have a new multimedia system on the digital cockpit. You can customize it in so many ways. This is so good because you can have so many infos there. I will make a separate video where I'll explain you and I will show you every single information about it. But the cool part is that you can see also the off-road information and the position of the car. When you go off-road, it comes with 360 degrees cameras, and also this 3D view around the car, so you can see what happened around the car. And also when you go off-road in an off-road mode, you can see what's happening under the front of the car from above, and that's also very useful when you go off-road. Now I want to give you some technical data and information about the car, and then we will start driving. And by the way guys, if you're in Switzerland, around Switzerland, you want to buy the car, see the car, test drive the car, definitely check out Emil Frey in Zuckville. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice, so they will help you with everything. The price of the car, at least in Switzerland, this version, style version, now for the moment it comes only in two versions from what I understand, style and invincible or something like that, where the other version come with panoramic glass roof. This one didn't come, but on this style version the price start at 83,900 francs plus the options, 18-inch wheels 2,700, and we have the color 1,400 and 100 for the matte in the trunk, and the price will go up to 88,120 francs. This is the price for the moment, but it is included a lot of stuff that we will talk about in the review video. I will have a separate review video where I definitely recommend you to see it, because there I explain you everything about the car, included technical data. The weight of the car, 2,590 kilograms, consumption around 10.5 liters, and the emission 275 grams. Those are really important information, but let me go a little bit deeper guys. You can get it in the future. From what I heard, it will come with a mild hybrid version, but not in all the countries. But for the moment, most of the countries in Europe will offer this 2.8 liter diesel engine, 4 cylinders in line, which we have here today, 204 horsepower, 500 newton meters. But you can get a boost, at least here in Switzerland, you can get a version with a boost of 230 horsepower, which is pretty nice. I don't know, from my point of view, I think 204 horsepower is more than enough. It's connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission, direct shift. Also the fuel tank capacity 80 liters, turning circle 12 meter, and the ground clearance between 21.5 and 22.5 centimeters. Pretty good ground clearance. When it comes to suspension, on the front, double wishbone independent, and on the rear you have multi-link solid axle. This is interesting here. We will talk a little bit about the suspensions a little bit later. And the top speed 170 km per hour. The weight of the car 2,590 kilo, towing capacity 3,500 kilograms, and the trunk space 621 liters. Also, as I said before, it's built on a TNGA-F platform. It's a platform that Toyota share it also with other models. Also in the front we have this kinetic dynamic suspension system, KDSS. This is also available on the higher trims. That means the front end and the anti-roll bar can be disconnected in order to let the wheels play a little bit more freely on the off-road surfaces. This is also a smart thing. Another information I know for those of you that go off-road is the approach angle. It's 31 on the front, and departure angle on the rear is 22 degrees. So those infos are super useful, at least for most of you guys. Now let me put the seat belt and let me explain you a few things about those physical buttons inside here. So we have here the possibility to switch between off-road driving modes, like we have the high 4, low 4, and you have to push it and then go forward or backward. Then you can lock, center locking, rear locking when you go off-road. As soon as I get the chance to go with the car off-road, we will test all those, so stay close guys. Electronic handbrake, auto hold, fantastic. Here you have the gear selector. You can go in reverse, and you can see once you go in reverse, let me show you, you will activate the camera, so you can see in reverse. You can see the wide, you can change the wide angles from here, so you can see from more positions. Also you can go in driving normal, or you can go left and go in manual, so you can change the gears manually if you want to. Plus you have this DAC crawl. What mean this button crawl? It's like a cruise control on off-roader, and you can also select the speed, which is incredible while you're driving up to 30 km per hour. So that is very useful, like a cruise control on crawl, so the car will basically drive itself. Then you have here the driving mode, and from this selector you can choose between 3 driving modes: eco, normal and sport mode. We will test all these modes right now in this test drive. And then we have this MTS, where you can go to choose automatic. From here it's the off-road mode, so the car will choose for you while you're driving automatically how to react accordingly, and it will distribute the power and the torque and so on. And then you can choose also manually dirt, sand, mud and deep snow. So you have all these possibilities, driving modes. Anyway, I hope you understand until here. Now guys, what I want to do is just reset the consumption and let's drive in the city, because I know most of you probably will drive in the city. Average consumption, we will go on the left, fuel economy, and that's it. I just reset it now and let's drive it. Let's put it in drive, and as we drive I will try to give you more and more details. So first impression, the feeling when you're sitting on those seats is that you have so much space here, fantastic visibility in the mirrors, huge mirrors. Also here you have great visibility. When you start driving for the first time, it feels a little bit heavier, but now it's a little bit surprising, and it's normal to be a little bit heavier, guys. The diesel engine, it's a little bit, I drive it a little bit before, it's a little bit noisier, and that's expected, you know, like a classic diesel engine. So it's normal, this 4-cylinder diesel engine, but other than that, I find the car fantastic. I mean, the suspension, the driving feeling, it's really pleasant, it's really nice when you're driving the car. And I just forget to deactivate that speed limit warning, but overall guys, when you're driving the car, it feels very smooth and nice. The suspension are fantastic, and in the same time I'm so surprised of how good the capabilities of this car off-road are, and in the same time how nice and how pleasant it is to drive it in the city, on the highway, and overall. What I find, it's also the sound insulation seems to be better than the previous version, even though the only thing that I notice on the car is that just the diesel engine, it's a little bit too noisy, but other than that, I love it. I really love the car. The turning circle 12 meter seems to be fine for the size and weight of the car. The gear shifter, quite nice setup. I love the tall driving position. You feel so powerful, you feel like you're invincible in this car, to be honest. And from what I saw on the car off-road, the capabilities off-road it's just incredible. So you have fantastic driving capabilities. Now you can see, as long as you're cruising and you press the pedal slowly and also at slow speed, the engine is also quite silent. Only when you push it a little bit harder, start to be noisy. Also, the car comes with the latest safety features from Toyota. It can read your face to tell you that you're not on the right position. Also, it has lane assist, adaptive cruise control. All that safety features are here on the car. Perfect visibility. Pedals feel good as well. We will test also this cruise control, which you can activate it from here. So you just have to press plus and minus, and you can set up the speed. Very simple. I will try to go a little bit on the highway so I can show you those settings and how it works, the autopilot system. To be honest, if I had the money, if I need to buy an off-roader today, and a big off-roader with plenty of space and reliability, if I had to drive in some areas of the world where it's dangerous, or you don't have too much humanity around you, you know, like you're not close to a city, or you're driving in the desert, or you're driving on I don't know, some roads farther away, dangerous roads, I will definitely go with this Toyota Land Cruiser, because I know how reliable are the cars. Plus you have 10 years warranty, 183,000 kilometers warranty. It's just that says a lot about the way they build the cars, you know. So this is one of that car that I definitely trust when I drive it. I don't know about you guys, but this is definitely a car that I wish to own. So now I want to show you the autopilot. Now I just activate it. The car doesn't come with an head-up display, but I love the way you can see the hood from above here. Now the car is staying between the lanes, it's accelerating, it's braking, so it's keeping the distance between the car in front. And of course you can have your hands, you have to have your hands on the steering wheel, but for the purpose of this video I want to show you how good it is, because Toyota in the last years they improve a lot those autopilot systems, and from what I noticed they are working extremely good. Now this warning is because of this sensor right here. Didn't catch my face because of the camera. It get this noisy warning, but overall it should do fine. Let me show you now. Again, here it's a little bit dangerous, but you can see the car, it's managed to stay between the lanes. From time to time it warns you to put your hands on the steering wheel. Oh, come on, man. I should deactivate this before I start driving. Because of the camera, this sensor, this reading sensor, it's reading my face, and it's so annoying. It doesn't read properly because of the camera on the face, but that's why it gives you that warning. But you can also deactivate it, very simple. If you go here to the vehicle, you have like, also by the way, you have this off-road view where it shows you the way you drive, so you can see right there the position, you can see the accelerator, the brake, and yeah, it's a fantastic graphic as well. Also, if you go back, you can customize here the lights and all that info's around, and you have also the trip information and the climatic system. And if you go here to the settings, navigation, vehicle customization, and if I'm not wrong, here on the vehicle customization, I'm not sure where are the adaptive cruise control, vehicle suggestions on, I don't remember exactly where are the safety features. I don't remember exactly. The safety features, I know they are exactly on the cockpit, guys. So all you have to do is just press the button in the middle, you go to the settings right now, and then from the settings you can deactivate this face recognition. I don't know which one it is, but it should be around there. Vehicle settings, where is it? I don't know which one it is. This one might be, I don't know, or it's hard to tell, or maybe it is here. Let me see, vehicle setting. Here it is, but you have to stop the car in order to deactivate that. So yeah, it's not working while you're driving, so I guess we have to drive like that with these warnings. Yeah, cruise control mode, yeah, let me leave it like that. Also, the cool part is that you can definitely see a lot of information on the screen now, and I like the fact that they change and they add a new digital screen. Also, the navigation now, it's much better than what was before, much more responsive. You have plenty of information here on the screen. I really like it, to be honest. I really like what they did with it. And yeah, let me take the control now and let me change the driving mode. Let's go in sport mode now. So we are in eco, let's go to sport. You can see you change it to sport, it becomes red. Now I feel like the pedal, I feel like the pedal is much more responsive. Wow, I love the way it's changing the gears. Now the engine, it's much more pleasant, also in revs, but also, wow, the acceleration pedal much more responsive. What? It's fun, it starts to be fun. Now, driving at 150 km/h, man, you barely hear noise from outside. You don't hear any noise, just a little bit of wind. You can hear a little bit of wind around here, how the wind, it's hitting the car, but other than that, it's crazy silent. And it's pleasant to cruising, even at high speed, even on the highway. It feels like you're floating. So I'm surprised how they managed to fit in such a good suspension, such a comfortable suspension for daily driving, but in the same time to have such a good off-road capabilities. So you can see, man, I drive 120, you barely feel like you're driving. Just a little bit of wind around here because of the shape of the car, but other than that, it's extremely silent. Love it. And now in sport mode, I feel the pedal. It's so sensitive. Press the acceleration immediately. You feel that punch. You feel how the car is pushing you. Again, you can activate the cruise control. It's such a fantastic car. It's such a nice car. It's so nice to know that you have an amazing off-roader which you can drive everywhere, and in the same time to have a fantastic daily driver, family car. Look at this. Look how nice and how smooth it's cruising at 120. It's insane. It's insane. I love it. Man, I love this car. Probably this is my favorite SUV, rush SUV. Again, that speed limit warning. I can deactivate it, but I won't exceed the speed here in Switzerland. At least the tickets are expensive, plus we have to keep it in the speed limit. Oh, I like it so much. The cruising, it's so pleasant. It's so pleasant, and you have electric adjustable seats. You can adjust it in every position you want. We have 9.3 liter consumption until now. We are still driving in. Yeah, let me go out here for a while. We are still driving in sport mode. Oh, the brakes are also pleasant when you press the pedals. The pedals feel so nice. Yeah, let me leave it here for a while. The steering wheel, it's a little bit stiffer, at least now in sport mode. And even if you switch the modes, the steering wheel become a little bit softer, and that's so nice. That's really nice. Now, because we are here, I want to put it in park for a while. Electronic handbrake, also it comes with auto hold, of course. But now I want to go into the menu again. So I want to activate this and go to the settings and deactivate that face detection sensor, because that face detection sensor is not working properly with the camera. So yeah, this brake suggestion, probably this is it. Probably this is the only sensor, right? Because it has so many safety features, man. I mean, it has so many safety features here. Reading the traffic speed limit, rear cross warning alert, emergency brake. So many safety features. Now should be fine. So I hope it's fine right now. Let me choose in the front the map, just like that. Let's drive with the map. So if you have the map in the middle, you won't have on the side so many information, so it looks a little bit different. So you can choose how you like to the cockpit to look like. Let's go in reverse now, and you can see the cameras. You can see also this 3D view, which the camera it's capable of mapping. And we are in sport mode. Man, I like how nice you have this armrest and the hand, how the hand it's folding right here where you have all the physical buttons. It's so ergonomic. I like that. Oh, you know what? I kind of like this sound and this roaring of the diesel engine. Oh, and the power of it, 500 Newton meters. it feels so powerful. It's pushing you back. It's pushing you so hard from the back. Lovely. Now we can cruise along if we go in eco mode. The suspension, guys, it's quite soft. It's very pleasant while you're driving it. Also, from what I understand, they improved the suspensions a lot for off-road capabilities, but to be honest, I didn't see too many people talking about driving this car on the normal roads. And now, after I test it, I was a little bit worried that will not be as comfortable as it should on the normal driving. But now that I drive it, I feel like it's extremely nice and pleasant to drive. And you can see when you're cruising along and when you try to keep a certain speed, it's silent also, this diesel engine. I like so much this higher end position, the windshield, the squarish design of the windshield, the way that you can see the hood, the bonnet from here, and also the visibility around the car. It's so pleasant. Indeed, it feels like a heavy car, but that's normal. It has his own touch to the car. This is the way it looks also in the nighttime in the tunnel. So you can see right here, not too many bling bling and ambient light. You don't basically need it, to be honest. Feels like it's you know what I'm surprised to see is that the suspensions are extremely good. And not only the suspensions, but I'm surprised to see how good the car is, the sound insulation at high speeds. I didn't expect that. When you see the shape of the car, you expect that to hear some noise, to be so raw feeling, but no, it's comfortable. It's nice to drive also as a daily car. Also in roundabout, it's doing a pretty good job. Of course, will not be so comfortable and so easy to drive in the city, but overall, most of the time, because it's not small and it's not super agile, it still feels a little bit heavier. But it's extremely pleasant. It's not dynamic, so don't expect to be a sporty car, so you don't have stiffer suspension or something like that. This is more a comfortable, extremely good off-roader. So if you're looking for an extremely good off-roader, reliable car, reliable SUV with a lot of space, with a super extended warranty, and really pleasant driving feeling on the normal roads, man, this Land Cruiser, it's fantastic. So nice, so nice, so nice, so nice. All right, I guess, guys, that was all. We can end up this video. And yeah, as soon as I get the car for more time, I will definitely take it off-road so we can test it there. Also, I will take it on the highway at higher speeds, and also in the city as soon as I get the car for city driving, crowded city, to see how the car will handle and how the car will manage to drive around there. But until then, let's park it here and then let's end up this video. And by the way, something that I almost forget to tell you. Now the steering wheel, it's electrically assisted. So before it wasn't. It's for the first time when we have on a Land Cruiser assisted steering wheel. So the steering wheel now, it's electrically assisted that help you a lot when you go off-road to hold, and also it's much more softer. So yeah, that's great. Again, now guys, put it in park, consumption 9.2 liters. So yeah, depending how you're driving, we drive most of the time in sport mode on the highway, but I guess you can get even better numbers. But to be honest, it's better than what they claim, because they claim around 10.5 liters if you saw before, and we get better consumption. So yeah, great job Toyota. I really love the car. I hope you get some useful information from here. I know the video was short. I have a promise that I will get the car for a longer period of time, and I have more time to go off-road with the car, and stay close to see that, because it will be really interesting. I will go with the car a little bit off-road, plus I want to test it on the city, crowded city, to see how agile it is. I want to test it on the highway at high speed. So will come some interesting videos in the future, so stay close. Now I hope you get also some useful information from this video. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. If you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, you are in Switzerland, check out Emil Frey in Zugville. I will leave the link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Don't miss out the full review with the same car. I show you everything, exterior, interior, material quality, technical data, everything about the car you will find out in that video. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.